Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the topic of integration is integration using exact derivatives in the subject of pure mathematics 3 A levels. So concentrate yourself. We are going to start. So integration using exact derivatives is in this type. It will be given, a function will be given in the denominator, and if the differential of the function is given in the numerator, then the integral of this full form will be natural log of denominator, that is f of x, and plus c will be placed. So listen again, this is very important. This is a form in which a function will be given in the denominator, and if the differential of this function is given in the numerator, then the answer of the integral of this full function will be natural log of the denominator, and plus c will be placed. So look, okay, here is a question. The first question is x square over x cube plus 1 dx sine of integration. So look now, the denominator is x cube plus 1. Its differential will be 3x square. So if we make the numerator 3x square, then the answer will be natural log of x cube plus 1. So this formula will be applied. So there is only 3 missing in the numerator. So look now, we are multiplying and dividing the full function by 3. So at this step you can see now the differential of the denominator is given in the numerator now. So the answer will be this 1 by 3 is placed now, because this is the thing which is going to be this formula will be used now. Denominator is there whose differential is given in the numerator. So natural log of x cube plus 1 and plus c will be placed. Likewise, here is a second question, that is cotangent 4x dx. So cotangent 4x dx. Okay, the formula of the cotangent is cos over sine. So first we have put the formula. Sine of integration is still there. So here is sine 4x. So sine 4x differential is 4 cos x. So if we can make this thing in the numerator, then the things will be more easy. Only we require 4 here. So we are going to multiply and divide the full factor by 4. All the rest of the things are same, and now you can see 1 by 4 is the coefficient, and answer will be natural log of sine 4x, and plus c will be placed. The third question, that is x over x square plus 1 dx sine of integration, and here limits are there, so it means this is our definite integral. So first, in the denominator is x square plus 1, so the differential of x square plus 1 is 2x. So if we make 2x in the numerator, then the answer will be natural log of x square plus 1. Only 2 is missing in the numerator. So in the next step, we multiply and divide with 2 the full function. So it will become this. So look now, the differential of the denominator is given in the numerator. So this 1 by 2 will remain as it is, because the answer of this thing will be natural log of x square plus 1. But remember one thing, now we will not put plus c because definite integral is the requirement, and the limit is from 0 to 1. So limit is from 0 to 1. So now we will put the limit 1 by 2 as it is. Now upper limit will be applied. So 1 square is 1, 1 plus 1, 2. So natural log of 2 minus natural log of 1. So limits are applied. So now solve it. Okay, natural log of 2 minus natural log of 1 divided by 2, 0.347 is the answer. And the last part is 10x dx. So 10x dx and integrate it, limit is 0 to pi by 3. So first we will put the formula of the 10x, that is sin x over cos x. Rest of the things will be remain as it is, that is 0 to pi by 3. Now you know that the differential of the cos x is minus sin x. So only thing that is missing in the numerator is minus sign. So we will put minus here and here 2 times so that it may cancel the effect of each other. So now this minus sign will remain as it is, and natural log of cos x is the answer, and limit is there, that is 0 to pi by 3. Okay, at this step we will apply the limit. So this minus sign is still there. So natural log of cos pi by 3 minus natural log of cos 0. So because pi by 3 is there, so change your calculator into radian mode. So natural log of cos pi by 3. Answer is minus 0.693. Minus cos 0 is 1. So natural log of 1, answer is 0. And this minus minus will be multiplied to become positive. So 0.693 is the answer. The next topic which we are going to start in the integration is partial fraction. There are some types of the partial fraction. So you will understand one by one. So here is a question: 1 over x plus 3 into x plus 4. So this is a first type of the partial fraction in which you can see there are 2 brackets, and in these brackets linear equations are there. So this is the first type, linear equation. Linear stands for 1. So maximum power is 1 in this bracket also, as well as in this bracket. So the method will be, we will write a over first bracket plus b over second bracket, that is x plus 4. So listen again, this is the first type of the partial fraction. The type is, in the denominator we will be given the brackets in which linear equations will be there. So x plus 3 is linear as well as x plus 4 is linear. So the method to solve is, first step will be, we will write a over first bracket plus b over second bracket. Okay, now we will take the LCM of the right side. So the LCM of the right side is x plus 3 into x plus 4. So After taking the LCM, this will become a into x plus 4 plus b into x plus 3. Okay, at this step actually we want the values of a and b. Okay, on the left hand side this thing is coming as it is. So now the denominator of both sides will be cancelled, and on the left side will be 1, and on the right side will be a into x plus 4 in plus b into x plus 3. So this will be the step which at which we have reached. So now we want to find the values of a and b, and then these values will be put here and integration will be done. So look now, at this step put x is equal to minus 4. The purpose of putting minus 4 is, so when minus 4 will be put here, this factor will become 0. So 1 on the left side will remain as it is. On the right side, this factor will become 0. And when we will put minus 4 here, so minus b will be left. From here you can see b is equal to minus 1. So the value of b is done now. Now we want to find the value of a. So we will put x is equal to minus 3. So by putting minus 3, this factor will become 0. 1 on the left side is still there. And when we will put minus 3 here, so minus 3 plus 4 will become 1. So a will be left. So it means a's value is 1. So at this step, now 1 over x plus 3. So look now, 1 over x plus 3 into x plus 4, integral will be equal to, so this is equal to this. So we are going to put the values of a and b here. So a is 1, so 1 over x plus 3 sign of integration. So we will let this thing equal to this. So now we are going to take the integral of both sides. So now we will put sign of integration on the left side as well as on the right side. So 1 over x plus 3 plus b, b's value is minus 1, so plus minus minus will be there. So minus 1 over x plus 4 dx. So at this step the answer will be there, that is because x plus 3 is having a differential 1 that is put in the numerator, so answer will be natural log of x plus 3, and the answer of this thing will be natural log of x plus 4, and plus c will be put because two natural logs are subtracting with each other. So the answer will be natural log of x plus 3 over x plus 4 mod plus c. So this is the answer. Here is another question, and this is the second type of the partial fraction. So look now, in this type you can see in the denominator one bracket is having power 1 and linear equation is there, but in the second bracket we have linear equation, but the bracket has power 2. So the method of this kind of question is, first write the question as it is but without sign of integration, and in next step, so this is written without sign of integration first. So the method to write this, to solve this kind of the question is, first write a over x minus 3, the bracket which is having linear equation and power 1. But now careful. This is the bracket which is having power 2 with linear equation. So because of the linear equation, the single alphabet will be written, that is B. But first time the bracket with power 1 will be placed over it. Next time again, because linear power is there in the bracket, so again C over this is having power 1, then power 2 will be written over C. If there comes power 3, then D over x plus 1 raised to power 3 will be there. So listen again, this is a question. The linear parts are there because this bracket is having power 1, so it will be placed over A. Because of the linear power, we put one alphabet over, in the numerator. So second bracket, the power is linear, so single alphabet will be put, next single alphabet will be put, and the bracket with power 1 will be placed in the denominator. And in the next step, again the same bracket with power 2, next power will be put in the denominator of the next alphabet. So this is the method now, which is the first step of this kind of the category. Now we will take the LCM of the right hand side. So LCM will be x minus 3 into x plus 1 whole square. So this is the LCM. So LCM of this thing will be a into x plus 1 whole square plus b into x plus 1 into x minus 3 and plus c into x minus 3. So this is the step at which we have reached. So if you can see on the both sides, denominator will be cancelled, and on the left hand side now 3x square plus 5 is left, and on the right hand side this full factor is left now on the numerator. So a into x plus 1 whole square plus b into x plus 1 into x minus 3 plus c into x minus 3. So actually now we are going to find the values of a, b and c that will be put here, and the things will be easy then. So at this step, if you can see, put x is equal to minus 1. So because of this, this factor will be 0, this factor will be 0, this will be left, because after putting minus 1 here, it will become minus 4c. So on the right hand side, we have minus 4c, and this minus 1 will be placed here. So it will become 3 plus 5, that is 8, and c will be equal to minus 2. So this is the answer of C. Okay, now put x is equal to 3. So put x is equal to 3. Because of this, this full factor will be 0 and this factor will be 0. So after putting 3 here, so 3 plus 1, 4, 4 square is 16, 16a on the right side. And on the left hand side, we have 3x square plus 5. Okay, on the left hand side, put 3 as well. So 3 square 9, 9 threes are 27 plus 5, 32. So 16 will come in the denominator, so a will be equal to 2. Okay. Now the thing is only b is left. Okay. Comparing coefficient of x square. So on the left hand side, the coefficient of x square is 3, and on the right hand side you can see a plus b will be the coefficient of x square. So a's value is there, that is 2. 2 will come here, so b will be equal to 1. So at this step, now we are going to put the values into the question. The sign of integration will be put on both sides. So 3x square plus 5 over x minus 3x plus 1 whole square. So actually this is equal to a's value is 2, so 2 over x minus 3. Okay, and b's value is 1, so 1 over x plus 1, and c's value is minus 2, so minus 2 over x plus 1 whole square. Sign of integration dx. So now you can see this value is having differential 1, so 2 will come out. The differential of this thing is 1, so natural log of x plus x minus 3 is the answer of this factor. From here you can see the differential of this factor is 1, so that is already have in the numerator, so plus natural log of x plus 1, and this factor, but in this value you can see this minus 2 will be put here, so x plus 1 raised to the power minus 2 will go to the numerator, so it will be minus 2 plus 1, that will be minus 1, this will be plus, and answer will be 1 over x plus 1. So this is the integral of this thing. So this is the answer of this question. Here is another question of a partial fraction. So look now, in the denominator we are having a bracket which is having a linear equation, and a linear value is there whose power is 2 is given. So actually this is a tie. So first we will write the question as it is. So 3x cube minus 1 over x square into 3x minus 1. So the first step will be, first a will be written as it is, then b over x with power 1, then c over x with power 2, and finally d over the next bracket which is having linear equation inside the bracket, so 3x minus 1. So this is the method to solve this kind of question. This will be the first step. So taking LCM on the right hand side, so LCM will be x square into 3x minus 1. So in the numerator will be a x square into 3x minus 1 plus b x into 3x minus 1 plus c into 3x minus 1 and plus d x square. So this is the LCM that we have taken. So denominator of both sides will be cancelled. On left hand side now we have 3x cube minus 1, and on the right hand side this full factor is as it is, that is a x square into 3x minus 1 plus dx into 3x minus 1 plus c into 3x minus 1 plus dx square. So at this step, if you can see that if we put x is equal to 0, you can see this factor will become 0, this factor will become 0, and this factor will become 0. And this factor will 3 into 0, 0 minus 1. So minus c will be equal to, here will also be 0 put, so minus 1. So c is equal to 1. Okay. In the next step, we will put x is equal to 1 by 3, because by putting 1 by 3, this factor will be 0, this factor will be 0, this factor will be 0, and this will become 1 by 9d equal to 1 by 27. So 3 by 27 minus 1. So 3 9s are 27, and 1 minus 9 over 9 will be equal to 1 by 9d, will be equal to minus 8 over 9 equal to 1 by 9d. 9 will be cancelled by 9, so d is equal to minus 8. So this is the value of d. Okay, then comparing the coefficient of x cube, comparing coefficient of x cube. So on the left hand side, coefficient is 3, and on the right hand side, you can see from here the coefficient will become 3a. Okay, here is not x cube, here is not x cube, here is not x cube. Okay, from here a will be equal to 1. Okay, next comparing coefficient of x square. So on the left hand side, the coefficient of the x square is 0, and on the right hand side, the coefficient of the x square will be minus a. From here plus 3b. Okay, here is not x square, and from here plus d. Okay, at this step, putting the values of the things which we have find out. So a is 1, so 0 is equal to minus 1, b is the missing value, and d is minus 8. So minus 1 minus 8 will be minus 9. Here it will come 9 is equal to 3b, and b is equal to 3. Okay, at this step, now we will put the values into this one. So look now, 3x cube minus 1 over x square into 3x plus 3x minus 1. And now we are putting the values of a, b, c, d here. So a is 1, so 1 plus, b is 3, so 3 over x, c is 1, so 1 over x square, and finally d is minus 8, so minus 8 over 3x minus 1. sign of integration. So the integral of 1 will be x, integral of this vector will be 3 natural log of x, integral of this thing, first it will go in the numerator, then power 1 will be added into the power, and the same will be put in the denominator. So minus 1 over x will be the integral of this one, and the integral of this factor will be put 3 in the numerator and denominator as well. So minus 8 over 3 natural log of 3x minus 1. So this is the answer of this question. Here is the next category of partial fraction, and the question is, so first look at the question. In one bracket we are having a linear equation, and in the next we are having quadratic equation. So first observe the equation closely. In one bracket we are having linear equation, and in second we are having quadratic equation. So first we will write the value, that is 2 minus x over x plus 1 into x square plus 2. So linear bracket will be put in the denominator of a, and quadratic the quadratic equations bracket will be put in the denominator of bx plus c. So this is the new thing. So whenever there comes quadratic equation, that will be put in the denominator of bx plus c. So x square plus 2. So from here onward we will move the same steps. Look now, on the right hand side we will take the LCM. So the LCM will be x plus 1 into x square plus 2. So here will become a into x square plus 2, and this will become bx plus c into x plus 1. Okay, at this step denominator will be cancelled on both sides. So the next step will be 2 minus x is equal to a into x square plus 2 plus bx plus c into x plus 1. Okay, now we want to find the values of a, b, c. That will be placed here, and then things will be easy. So look now, put x is equal to minus 1. So put x is equal to minus 1. So this full factor will become 0. So minus 1 will be plus 1. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3a. And minus 1 will be placed here. So 2 plus 1, 3. So a will be equal to 1. This is the answer of a. Okay, now comparing coefficients of x cube. On the left hand side there is no x square, so it will be 0. But on the right hand side we are having a. From here b plus b. Okay, because a is 1, so that will be put here. So b will be equal to minus 1. So this is b's value. Now comparing constant value. Constants. On the left hand side, we have 2, and on the right hand side, we have 2a, then plus c. Okay, a is 1, so it will become 2. So 2 minus 2 will be 0, so c is equal to 0. So now we can put these values of a, b, c into this step. So 2 minus x over x plus 1 into x square plus 2 is equal to, okay, now putting the values of a, b, c into this one. So a is 1, so it will become 1 over x plus 1 dx, and because c is 0 and b is minus 1, so it will become minus x. So minus x over x square plus 2 dx, sign of integration. So at this step, if you can see, the denominator is having the differential in the numerator, so answer will be natural log of x plus 1. But in the next value, the differential of the denominator is 2x, so we have to put 2 over here and to cancel the effect over here. So minus 1 by 2 natural log of x square plus 2 is the answer, and plus c will be put. So this is the answer.